Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown, picks and predictions for opening day, March 27th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, I am very, very excited for this MLB season. Got a lot of things planned for the videos. We're going to start it off like this. Game numero uno, Baltimore and Toronto. The spread, so the thing next to the spread, that is the team I am betting. So I am putting money on the Orioles minus 120 money line. The over-under, the one that is highlighted neon green, is what I am betting. So I am betting the under 8.5 runs. Hopefully that works for you guys. If not, we can try to change it up. I now realize if you're colorblind, this kind of sucks, but I'm also saying what I'm betting. So hopefully that works. Either way, let's get it. Baltimore, starting pitcher Zach Eflin. Blue Jays starting pitcher Jose Barrios. Baltimore starting lineup a little bit banged up, but we're still rocking them because I think they have the pitching advantage, and I like the bottom half of their lineup more than I like the bottom half of the Blue Jays lineup. Baltimore, we got Colton Cowser, Adley Rutschman, Jordan Westberg, Ryan O'Hearn, Tyler O'Neill, Ryan Mountcastle, Cedric Mullins, Ramon Urias, and then Jackson Holliday. Blue Jays starting lineup, Bo Bichette, Vladdy, Anthony Santander, a little revenge game against his old team, George Springer, Andre Jimenez from the Guardians, that's my boy, Alejandro Kirk, Will Wagner, Ernie Clement, Nathan Lukes. So like I said, the main reason I'm taking the Orioles here, I think, one, they have a pitching advantage, and two, if we're looking at the bottom four guys in each lineup, I would much rather take Mountcastle, Mullins, Urias, and Holliday over Kirk, Wagner, Clement, and Lukes. Wagner, Clement, Lukes cannot hit a baseball. Alejandro Kirk, the little midget man himself, is good for the occasional just two-run bomb to left field, but I have much more confidence in the Orioles guys to actually get up there and hit the ball. So I'm going to take the Orioles minus 120 on the money line and the under 8.5 runs. Not much stats to look at considering it's opening day, so once we get further into the season, we'll be actually able to look at splits and who they're going against and how they're hitting the baseball and averages and everything you need to know. But for day one, this is what we got. Next game we're looking at, it is the Brew Crew and the Yankees. I'm going to take the Brewers plus 122 on the money line and the under of 8 runs. Brewers starting pitcher Freddie Peralta, Yankees starting pitcher Carlos Rodon. Starting lineup for the Brew Crew, Jackson Chourio, William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Rhys Hoskins, Joey Ortiz, Eric Haas, Sal Frelick, Vinny Capra, Bryce Terang. Yankees starting 9, Austin Wells, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, Jason Dominguez, Ben Rice, and Oswaldo Cabrera. Now, this is purely a value play. Do I think the Brew Crew should be plus 122 on the road against the Yankees? No. I do not trust bats 3 through 9 in the Yankees. Actually, pause. I only trust one guy on this Yankees team, and that is Aaron Judge. Everybody else, no. Cody Bellinger, no. Goldie, heck no. He should have retired. This dude is old. Jazz Chisholm, some days he's good. Some days he's very bad. I have much more faith. It bats 1 through 4 in the Brewers starting lineup all day. Every single day I trust. Chourio, really good, really young. Contreras, great. Christian Yelich is coming back from injury, so not 100% sure. And I like Hoskins. I liked him when he was a Philly. I liked him now. I like Sal Frelick in the 7 spot. I like Terang in the 9 spot. Everybody else I'm not crazy about, but if you're giving me plus 122 opening day with 0 stats to look at, I'll take it. Next game, I don't need stats and I don't need anyone's opinion. Guardians are winning the World Series. Guardians plus 110 on the money line, over 7.5 runs. Cleveland starting pitcher Tanner Bybee, Royals starting pitcher Cole Ragans. Cleveland starting 9, looking a decent amount different from last year. Stephen Kwan, the GOAT Jose Ramirez, Lane Thomas, Carlos Slam Tana back in a Tribe jersey, John Kenzie Noel, Kyle Manzardo, Gabriel Arias, Bo Naylor, Brian Rocchio. Don't pay attention to the bottom half of the lineup. It doesn't matter. Royals starting 9. It's going to take me a while to get used to and not say starting 5. Jonathan India, Bobby Witt, Vinny Pasquantino, Salvi, MJ Melendez, Hunter Renfroe, Michael Massey, Mark Canha, Kaya Isbell. So, I think the Guardians have the lineup advantage. They definitely have the pitcher advantage, and we have the bullpen advantage. Need we not forget, the Guardians had the best bullpen in the majors last year, led by their main guy, Emmanuel Clase. The Royals had one of the best starting rotations in the league last year. Their big problem, they don't have a bullpen. They are not capable of closing games. So I'm going to take what I think is the better lineup and the better pitching rotation. Give me the Guardians plus 110 on the money line and the over 7.5 runs. Next game, it is the Braves and the Padres. I'm going to take the Braves minus 122 on the money line and the over of 7 runs. So basically, the entire reason why I'm taking the Braves on the money line as a favorite is because who they have on the mound. Chris Sale, who I think is probably the best pitcher in the MLB, going up against Michael King. This is no disrespect to Michael King, but you, sir, are no Chris Sale. Braves starting 9. Profar, Austin Riley, Matt Olson, Marcell Ozuna, Michael Harris, Ozzie Albies, Drake Baldwin, Jared Kelenic, and Orlando Arcia. Padres starting 9. It's looking a decent amount bit better than the Braves, but I'm still rocking with Chris Sale. Luis Arraez, Fernando, Jackson Merrill, Manny Machado, Drake Cronenworth, Xander Bogaerts, Yuli Gurriel, Brandon Lockridge, and Elias Diaz. In terms of who has the better closing rotation, not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure both of these teams made changes to their pens, so we're going to have to see how they come out. And again, seeing as though we have absolutely zero stats for this year because it is opening day, there's really not much else you can go on. The Braves still don't have Acuna. They traded away d'Arnaud. I like Chris Sale. They're only laying 122. Just give me the Braves on the money line. Final game here. Why are the Mariners such big favorites? The answer, I have no idea. So I'm going to take the Athletics plus 158 on the money line while also taking the under of 7 runs. Athletics starting pitcher Luis Severino. Mariners starting pitcher Logan Gilbert. A's starting lineup is looking like this. Lawrence Butler, Brent Rooker, J.J. Bleday, Shea Langoliers, Miguel Andujar, Tyler Soderstrom, who that's got to be one of the coolest names I've read all day, Gio Urshela, Max Muncy, Jacob Wilson. Mariners starting 9, basically the same as last year, but somehow they've downgraded Victor Robles, Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh, who they just paid a butt-fuck ton of money to for no reason, Randy Arozarena, who sucks, Luke Raley, Jorge Polanco, who should retire, Rowdy Tellez, who I don't know how is still in the MLB, Ryan Bliss, and J.P. Crawford. Who do you have to be concerned about on this Mariners lineup? The answer, you have to be concerned about 3 dudes, maybe even 2 dudes. You got to be concerned about J-Rod, you got to be concerned about Cal Raleigh, and Randy Arozarena. Those are the only 3 bats which I'm actively trying to pitch around or just be very considerate of. Julio Rodriguez didn't have as good as a last year as he probably wanted to, but he's obviously still good at baseball. Cal Raleigh, he hits like 220, but he hits for power, so you always have to be concerned when he steps to the plate. Randy Arozarena used to be really good with Tampa Bay, and he sucked once he got to the Mariners, so who knows how that's going. Rowdy Tellez hits for like 160, but he hits for power. J.P. Crawford, if he gets on base, you could be concerned, but that's the problem. He can't get on base. In terms of the Athletics lineup, again, they're not very good at baseball, but they do have Rooker. I liked Butler towards the end of last year. Soderstrom's good. He's young. Gio Urshela's experience, been in the league for forever. Max Muncy can hit for power once he actually feels like playing baseball again. So if you're going to give me this at plus 158, I think I have to take this every single time. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of this format. Obviously, it's going to be looking different once we actually get batting averages, ERAs, righty-lefty splits, the whole 9 yards. Once we get it all figured out, there will be more on the screen. But seeing as though we don't have any stats because it's opening day, this is what we got. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace.